Hi, my name is Lisa, and I have Cat Bob on the bed, very tired, and I actually feel very tired as well today just because I sort of had been feeling depressed just today. It's not a clinical thing, but I find it never really is with me. I had a psychiatrist, and when I told him I was feeling depressed, it was like, yeah, I've been feeling depressed for the last few days. He said, no, you're sad. The clinical definition being depression is you're depressed for 2 weeks straight kind of thing. Well, a lot of the times I'm depressed for like 2 weeks less a day, and then a day of okay, feeling happy, and then feeling depressed again. So basically, that's what I call it anyways. Sad, depressed, doesn't matter. I have been trying to do things to pick myself up. I've been cooking. I made some dark chocolate cookies, and I made some chicken, and I made a chicken casserole. I added some beans just because, well, beans are supposed to be really healthy. Um, they they make your blood, I think it's blood pressure, lower. Like they help with insulin levels. That could be all wrong, but trust me, if you look up beans, they're very healthy. And I did go to a2zen.fm, and I listened to a guy who was channeled. His name is Czar, and his wife and him do this radio show on a2zen.fm, and he's actually very, very funny. I've been interested in spirituality sort of all my life just because my family got me into it. I know some of my friends just roll their eyes, and that's okay. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not, but I would rather think that life continues, that I am not just this flat person that when I die, there's nothing left. You know what I mean? I would like to still be hanging around and help other people in the afterworld. Say, I never get to help people in this world. Anyway, when I was a child, even before I could write, we were writing down, my dad was writing down my dreams for me. And when he was dying of skin cancer, he didn't catch the melanoma quick enough. So he died. He did the whole chemo and radiation and that sort of thing, but he was nursed at home, and we had a guy come to the house when he wasn't well enough to go to him to do meditation. And I think I remember going to this guy's meditation circles too, but we were like 10 years old, 10 or 11. Me and my brother was 2.5 years younger. So, and I remember I was kind of bored. I didn't like meditation at all. Like, I didn't feel any chi or anything back then. And I would be really excited when it was over, and I would tell the guy, hey, is it over? Yep. Oh, great. And I would just run off, and my mom confronted me after and told me I was being really rude. And, well, I don't know. I think that maybe there's different ways you can manage children to get them to do the whole breathing and the relaxation, maybe with relaxing music or a guided relaxation guided towards kids maybe. I know there's a way, and I know that I did feel really bored. And kids are smart. They say what they really feel. And I think it's good that kids can say what they really feel. Then when you grow up, you have to stuff what you're feeling and go to therapists or something like that. but um, but I think that that gave me the basis for who I am today. And sometimes I feel frustrated when people, I think, sometimes use spirituality as kind of an escape. And I know I do too, but there was, even a year ago, I went through a period where I didn't even want people to say the word spiritual. I didn't want, because I wanted to sort of, there goes Bob. I wanted people to understand that that is like an escape, and we can try and be present within ourselves and not escape, because where does that get you? If you escape, then you're not getting anywhere on your own soul's journey. But I think there's a way to have both. Like the whole concept of God, sometimes I cringe when I hear the word God, because that God, that word, is associated with a church that I went to as a child, and we no longer go there. But I had very negative feelings from that, and I think it's really important that people have their own individuality, that people can think for themselves, and just because I say something or just because you read something, you don't have to believe it. Maybe you can take something from what I say or something from what you read, and that would be that one thing might kind of shape something for you. And I just think that, you know, we should think for ourselves, really. And I want to be able to be like strong in myself and to be able to talk and have my voice, because I feel like I've lost that along the way, that I really kind of feel really low about myself. And there's a reason why I don't have a lot of friends in my life. I had friends that were also people I'd met when I was sort of in the self-harm phase, and or people that I've known all my life, and I needed a change. And I sort of want to find the right friend. I love my best friend, you know, she's in BC, so we Skype, and I feel like we're pretty equal, but at the same time, we're complete opposites. We're our own person, and I kind of tease her, and she kind of teases me, and I think that is just awesome that I can do that with her. But at the same time, she has to go to, she was living here, but she had to move to BC to do her own thing, and I have to stay here because this is where my own journey is taking me. And the fire alarm's going off, but that's another story. Anyway, I'm just gonna maybe watch TV tonight, like true crime, HLN, and remind myself that my life might be hard, but other people also have a really, really hard life. But it's all good because we're in this together, right?